guys, welcome back to my channel. This is going to be my Lake Tahoe trip vlog. So we drove from San Francisco to Lake Tahoe. It was about 4 hours. This is the house we stayed at. We didn't have any service while we were there, but it was nice to unplug for a few days. And then once we got settled, we took a quick walk with the dogs. After dinner, we went to the store and got dessert, and then after that, we went back to the house and we played cards. My cousin and my aunt taught me and my mom how to play hearts. So Monday, we started off the day with breakfast. I had a leftover croissant from San Francisco, and then I had coffee, but it really wasn't that good because it was pretty much black coffee. Then we headed over to the beach or the lake. I'm not exactly sure what it's called. And then me and my cousin took turns pumping up the paddleboard. But guys, look at this view. It is so pretty here. And it was like the perfect weather for tanning. It wasn't too hot. It wasn't too cold. But also when you got in the water wasn't too cold either. It was like perfect temperature. And then here was me trying to get some content. I really don't know what I was doing. I was just trying to get content as much as I could. And I was trying to be sly with it. But then my mom got in it, which is kind of funny because she normally doesn't like being on camera. Once we got back from the beach, we took the dogs on the same walk we did before just to get the dogs out, and then we headed over to dinner. I got a bread bowl. I've been wanting a bread bowl like before I got to California. I thought I was gonna get it in San Francisco, but I ended up getting it in Lake Tahoe, and it was really good. I got the clam chowder soup. Clam chowder is one of my favorite soups. And then we went to TJ Maxx. I didn't get anything because my aunt was really hyping up the Goodwill there, so I was trying to like save my suitcase space for the Goodwill, and I'm glad I did because I ended up finding a lot of good stuff at the Goodwill either the next day or the day after. We went back to the house, ate our desserts and played cards, and then went to bed. So Tuesday we started off the day with breakfast. We had pancakes this day, and then we headed over to, I think it was a lake this day, and then me and my cousin alternated pumping up the paddleboard and then watching this back. This is probably the most unattractive angle of me. But anyways, this was a lake. It was a lot more private than the place we went to the day before. There's only like a few families there. We also got like really good Instagram pictures here. Shout out to my aunt because my mom always forgets to take pictures. And then we headed over to dinner. I ended up just getting a kid's meal because I just like simple food most of the time. So I just got chicken tenders and fries. And then we headed over to watch the sunset. We had to like walk a little bit to see the sunset from where we went on this beach. I thought the day before sunset was like super good, but then once I saw this sunset, I was like, this sunset is even better. I wish it showed how good it is on camera because like obviously the camera doesn't do it justice, but just believe me, it was very pretty.
She's a deadhead sticker and a camo hat.
Once we got back to the house, I ate a little snack. I was watching a new YouTuber, and then I got my dessert, and then we played cards again, and we went to bed. Okay, so Friday was our last day in Lake Tahoe. We didn't have breakfast at the house because we ended up going to a coffee shop and getting coffee and food. Originally, I was going to split a coffee with my mom, but they ended up making it iced instead of hot, and hot's what my mom ordered, so I ended up getting my own drink anyway, so just worked out. And then we went to the Goodwill that my aunt was raving about. This top I ended up not getting. It was just too cropped. It was 2022. I probably would have got it, but I passed. Then this Tommy Hilfiger hoodie I ended up getting. I just liked it because it was Tommy. And then this tank top I ended up getting because I really like army green. I just think that color looks good on me. And then this Adidas shirt I ended up getting as well. These jeans were my size. They were a 10 in Express, so I ended up getting them. I was literally obsessed with them. They fit perfectly. These leggings I ended up getting, but honestly, looking back in this video, they do look kind of weird. Maybe it's the shirt and the shoes and the color. I don't know. And then these black leggings I got as well. They were the same brand as the brown leggings. We went back to the bread bowl place because it was right next to Goodwill, and it was really good. So I wanted to get it one last time before I left Lake Tahoe because I knew I wouldn't be able to get it back home. After we ate lunch, we ended up cleaning up the house just so the next person that comes into the house, it would be clean for them. And then we got one last walk in before we left Lake Tahoe just so we could stretch our legs and so the dogs could go to the bathroom. Then we got snow cones. I forgot to take a video on my camera before I ate it, but I got a picture on Snapchat, so I'll insert that on the screen. And then for some reason, I started waving goodbye to the room in the house I was in for 3 days. I guess I had a vision, but me editing now does not see that vision. And then we packed up the car and then headed back to San Francisco. So that was my Lake Tahoe vlog. I hope you all enjoyed. Make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and I'll see y'all in my next video. Bye.
We're friends now, puppy. Oh my god. We're friends. What's going on? We're friends now, Pepe.
She's like, do not pick me up.
We're friends now. How about if I give you a bell rub? What about a bell rub? She's recording me.